Actually, in humans, P450 is 57. So why we want to, it's an important thing. In humans, see, we have only P57 COP450 families. And out of 3.3 billion base pair, the ratio is 1 COP450 per 1.5, it's 5.8 billion base pairs. So if we go for, these are already sequenced things. For Drosophila melanogaster, it's 1 is to 1.5 billion base pair. That means each 1.5 billion base pair has a gene for P450. So, but see the Mycobacterium tuberculosis, the magnitude is how much big? It is 1 in every 22,100 base pairs. So, this thing should be looked at it. So, I think for this thing, for us because these things have been learned by us. So, they are providing the resources and we are analyzing and we are found these things are happening in that. So, this way we could get the ideas and we can put into that cheminformatics. So why CYP450 is actually mutations were largely located not in active sites area itself. I took it from paper. It's their assumptions. I don't know how far it's possible, but it was very relevant, so I am proposing. So, but instead in the regions that are conformationally mobile, the most thing is going is entry and exit of substances. There mutation occurs. So if mutation occurs, what the drug we deliver, it won't work with that CYP450, and later in later years that drug fails. So eventually we don't have any drug. It comes in that series. So how it acquires resistance against some drugs. Yeah, that's the acquired resistance mediated by mutations and so on. So our objectives. So we have given AID 899. It's a high throughput screening of human CYP450. It consists of compounds which is active and inactive against human CYP450. So what we can do with that, we thought. So we can make a model and we can screen the compounds. So actually when we target a CYP, two things should be needed. We thought that a lead molecule developed should not interact with CYP450 of thing, and the drug metabolism should not be over, that it should not, it should reach the mycobacterium and it should not be degraded previous itself. And also it should not affect our own CYP450. And also it should work against CYP450. So these things, first and second criteria are needed when you think of CYP450. So second thing, we don't have data for that. We have not been provided data. First thing, they have been provided data with AD899. So that is, it should not interact with our CYP450. So we have right now the data, a set of compounds which interacts and do not interact with our CYP450. So we are giving that into Weka and it will learn. So what are the compounds which interact with our human CYP and which will not? That's the case. So in that case, how it gets? It will learn based on the descriptors. So the learning pages consists of descriptors. 170 descriptors we have selected. What the work plan, number of descriptors, all things has been followed here. So it's not a repetition. So our work plan is here. Selective aid active inactive compounds against human HDS data. Generate model for lead compound. Screen the compound via model. We'll be selecting the inactives about it. So it is not affecting our CYP. Again, then we can take that thing for against Mycobacterium CYP450 model. In that thing, we can select active compounds. As a result of it, we can select active compounds from that. If we need, we can go for in silico drug designing of the lead molecule further, and you can go for in vitro studies. So these two works are flip-flop. Hope you can understand. This thing can be done, and the results can be screened in that way. So we have assigned the first part. Second part, I don't know. It's just a training mode. Okay, na? It was not work. They have not it. So the results, I'll be showing a result page later. It's a confusion matrix, as they tell: true positive, false negative, and true negative. So there are two kinds of classifiers we used. One is base classifiers like naive Bayes, CSE, naive Bayes, random forest, J48, and another is cost sensitive classifier. So it's nothing but upgraded version of base classifier. So we are giving, when you are given with an ordinary computer, you will work as it is. When you are given a supercomputer, your output is very much different. The thing is what you have been provided with. So like that, we are giving special parameters to additionals to Blaze classifier so that it can work very much. So when it fails. So based on that, cost sensitive classifier will have in cost sensitive classifier, we'll put some Blaze classifiers and we'll see how far it works. But if the criteria fails in base, we go for cost sensitive. If not, base is good. This cost sensitive classifier is about setting cost factor in false negative. So if you think that it's a data flow chart, if you break the FN, relatively the data will flow into other three cells. So literally it can go for true positive, that active will be, the prediction of active as active will be increased literally, and also we think that inactive classified as active will be increased. So this, if this FP increases, our junk increases. We are increasing the junk and we are losing our redundancy of a model. Say if FP false positive range is 50-50, if you get a result, it may be 50% active, 50% inactive. It's bad. We are creating model that 80%, which has 80% accuracy. If it gives a compound, it's active. It must 80% it should be active against it. So out of 100 molecules, if we take a result of it, 80 molecules might be working off it. So in that thing, we are not, we can't get the result as of live cells, cell screening, but we are trying to refine the algorithm. So algorithm is nothing but classifiers are written in algorithms. So we are trying to refine it with that options they have given. So whatever we need, we could make it better. So FN is important. So here FN is important than FP. So we'll break that FN and we'll separate everywhere. That active is classified as inactive, we should not have. So if the data also leads to FP, so we'll having 20%, we can allow 20% of the FP. So like that, if you're given a seminar like me, if you're given 1 hour, I can bluff for 15 minutes. And at least I should give the matter for 45 minutes. So like that, in that case, you can adjust that 15 minutes, like I'm doing. So you can, like that false positive, 20% you could account.